Once upon a time, on a hot afternoon, a poor boy was selling balloons under the blazing sun. He didn't even have slippers on his feet. He would walk a bit under the sun, but when his feet started hurting from the heat, he would stop and rest in the shade for a while before continuing on the roadside, trying to sell his balloons. After walking some distance and feeling very tired, he spotted a garden nearby. He went into the garden and sat on a bench to rest. While sitting there, he noticed another boy of his age sitting on the bench opposite. This boy was wearing expensive shoes and fancy clothes, and he looked very rich. Seeing this, the poor boy looked up at the sky and said to God, "You have given him such a nice life and given me such a hard one. He has beautiful shoes and I don't even have slippers. He has nice clothes and mine are torn." After saying this, he began to pray with all his heart, asking God to make him like the rich boy. Wanted to live a life like his and asked God to give him the same blessings. Suddenly, God answered his prayer, and when he opened his eyes, he saw that he had somehow swapped bodies with the rich boy. He was now wearing nice clothes and had new shoes. Feeling overjoyed, he tried to get down from the bench, but then he realized that he couldn't feel his legs. At that moment, a driver came over with a wheelchair, and the boy understood that the rich boy's body he was now in was actually paralyzed. He looked back at the bench across from him and saw his old body, where the rich boy now was, jumping around joyfully. Seeing this, the poor boy looked up at the sky again and realized his own life, despite its hardships, was 100 times better. He prayed to God, asking to return to his own body. This story teaches us that no matter how our life is, we should always be grateful for it. What we have might be something others can only dream of. Many people are constantly comparing their lives to those of others and complaining about what they lack. But if you can walk, talk, see, hear, and do everyday things, you already have so much. Just change your perspective, be thankful, and see the positivity in your life. If this story touched you, share it with others and spread the message of gratitude.